And welcome everybody to this awesome video we're bringing you today. We have purchased ourselves a brand new Traeger Pro 34 series. And we're gonna set it up, well we already set it up. We're gonna walk you through it, kind of see what it's about. This is a first crack at it, first time using it. I literally just turned it on. We're gonna do the smoking process or the pre-smoke process. They told us to take all the grates out and everything. We took everything out and we moved them. So there's two grates and I'll show you what those are. So you have the drip pan here, the big grate, and the bottom grate along with the top grate. And they want you to take everything out. They want you to put some pellets in. And then we put some pellets in. You can see the pellets are actually kind of moving around in there. And this thing moves. And now it stopped moving. All right, so we've continued to set the grill up, and just so you know, you got to put it on smoke per the instruction booklet. And then it does take a while. It asks you if the auger inside is spinning. It actually stopped for a minute, so I thought something was wrong, but it's completely normal for the auger to not go all the time. So we just set it, put some more pellets in. We got it on smoke, and we're gonna let it go. So you can see here they got a ton of options, right? Find your instruction booklet, go to seasoning your grill. Step 1, remove the grates, the power, the pellets, and then they want you to put it on smoke mode. So flip the main power switch to on, turn the dial temperature to smoke, and that's where you make sure the auger is filling. We're checking to make sure there's air movement, putting your hand over the circle part, that's why you take everything off. Once the gallons begin to fall into the fire pit, the auger is primed. Turn the dial to shutdown to reset the ignition process. So, checking the air movement for the draft inducer. If the hot rod is getting hot, it'll turn red. And we saw that turning red, we'll show you. Turn the temperature dial to high, and the auger is primed. So let's show you. Main switch on. So yeah, we're just gonna give it a shot. So you can see down there, the red ignition part is actually smoking the pellets now. So let's close the lid. We're cooking with fire, literally, as we've got our brand new Traeger grill. Here we go. All right, we've placed the grates all back into place. Take a picture or something, do yourself a favor and make sure you put everything back in right. You won't be able to get this grate in if you put that silver grate in the wrong way, and then the ones up top, there's actually holes and everything. So, pretty good deal. And then they want you to turn this sucker to high. You can see it's smoking. We're gonna add some more pellets. You can see the auger is moving down there. It's moving ever so slowly. You can see the pellets falling in there. And that's it. We're gonna shut this baby up and check the rest of the directions. All right, make sure you don't skip this part, right? Check that their air movement is, they're basically telling you to take this off to check that this is getting hot and there's air movement. Before you turn this up, don't make the mistake I did, and then place the heat baffle, the drip tray, and the grates, those 4 things you took out, back into the grill. So then we turned it back on high, the propellant's been to fall in the fire pit, the auger gets primed, turn the dial to shut down to reset the ignition process, which we did, and it'll take a few minutes. With the main power switch on, turn the temperature dial to high. In about 2 minutes, pellet will ignite and whitish gray smoke come out of the grill. So before using your grill for the first time, it will need to be seasoned, which is what we're gonna do. Turn the temperature dial to high and let it run for about 45 minutes with the door closed. After seasoning, turn the dial to shutdown cycle and allow your grill to run through its complete shutdown cycle. Always run your grill through the full shutdown cycle after each cooking task. To initiate this cycle, turn the temperature dial to shutdown cycle, and we'll show you that. So you can kind of see here all the smoke coming out because this thing is cooking with fire. We got to put more pellets in the auger. All right, we've got the auger on, or we've got the pellet grill on high. You can see the temperature's changing here. We put more pellets in, and you can see the smoke that is just starting to billow out of this thing. It is working. So, and again, open the hopper lid. We checked all that. But turn the temperature dial to high is what they're showing us. And always run your grill through the full shutdown cycle. So you can see here, there's a control shutdown cycle. The control for the grill comes with an automatic shutdown cycle. When finished cooking on your grill, set the temperature dial to shut down. This will leave the draft induction fan running for 10 minutes to burn any excess pellets in the fire pot. And after 10 minutes, control will power off and the fan will stop running. So there you have it. A safety feature whenever you're done, to not just turn your grill off, but to remember to use that cycle. And then there's some hopper clean out stuff. They recommend getting this, you know, so you're not leaving pellets in there. Unscrew the back door, which is pretty simple. Right on the back of the big pot, there's a screw, and then they just fall out. Once it gets down to the bottom, you may have to use something to move them all out if you still want to get every single inch out, to at least change them out or something. But other than that, it's pretty cool. So we're back at it. Temp's going up to 378. On high, it should be about, I don't know, close to 400 degrees. So you can see there's 375, 350. And you can see it is smoking, that's for sure. No pun intended. And it is working really well. And again, auto ignition, it plugs in. Show you the back port there. That's where you can put something underneath the bucket to get all the pellets out if you want. Really nothing on the back. I got the 34 series with both wheels. The 22 series doesn't have wheels, so you'd have to lift it up from one end. But this thing is smoking away as we are cooking with Traeger. And you can see it coming out of the port there. Yeah, pretty simple just to put the pellets into the hopper. Yeah, this isn't even hot. It's even smoking through there. It says about 45 minutes. But yeah, that's how you set up the grill. Kind of put it all together as your first initial burn with the pellets. I just thought I'd run you through it. I was doing it. I was curious myself, so I was learning along with you, but at least you can see the setup process. Hopefully you don't make the same mistakes I did. Big thing is make sure you take everything out. Make sure the pellet thing gets hot, and then put everything back in right away before you turn anything to high. So when you're turning it on, you're just initially making sure that auger is moving. Other than that, it's good. We're gonna do a lot more stuff with this thing, and we'll take you along for the ride as we do it. Thanks so much for watching. Do us a favor, hit that like button. Shows the video it's getting out there. Hopefully this video was helpful. Subscribe if you're new, turn on that bell notification. A lot of fun cooking and fun adventures we do here on the channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.